Kitsch, and actress and Real Housewife NeNe Leakes. Plus Ryan's island adventure when he heads to Exuma to go snorkeling and gets up close and personal with stingrays and sharks. All next on Live. And now, from Atlantis Paradise Island in the Bahamas, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
There's no place that you can hide. You don't forget. It's gonna get you. What's your stuff? In bed.
I like it.
Covers on your head. You pretend like you want the man. You don't forget. It's gonna get you.
All right.
Wow. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
That
Good
was
morning.
amazing. That was incredible. So excited.
The rhythm band over there, our
The
house
rhythm
band. Thank you for being here.
Incredible. It's Tuesday, February 6th, 2018. We are live from Atlantis Paradise Island in the Bahamas. Hey, Ry. What's the temperature back home?
The temperature back home would be cold. Somewhere in the 30s.
Ah.
And when I say 30s, I mean the 30s. And it's 75 degrees currently here, Atlantis Paradise Island.
But with the humidity, it feels much warmer.
It's almost embarrassing. I like your hairstyle,
my
beach hairstyle.
Thank
Yes,
you.
that's very cool.
Di did it this morning.
It's
Thank
beautiful. You look lovely.
I went for a run this morning and my head got very sweaty, and Di was like, Don't do anything. Don't wash it, don't dry it. I'll braid it because dirty hair, like if your hair is like a little bit dirty, it's good for braids.
Yeah.
So she braided my hair.
So now we know when she braids her hair, she hasn't showered.
That's right. I showered, I just didn't wash my hair.
Okay, so
I heard that you went for a run this morning.
well, I went to the gym this morning, and it's funny. So we're both staying on the same hallway, literally here in this building, and Kelly has the room across from me.
Yeah.
At the Cove.
At the Cove.
And every time I come down, whether it be morning or evening, the front desk will say, "Is Kelly on her way?" And I didn't know how to break it to her. We don't stay together. She has her own suite.
I told them that we do stay together.
And
That's
so-
why I keep sending I send expensive things to his room all night long, just for fun.
I say to them, I don't even think she came home last night. Go search. But true story. And there's lots of fun gossip here at the Bahamas when you take the class on a field trip. When I say the class, I mean the live staff. So last night, Shane and I went to dinner for the early bird special. We love to get there almost at the moment the restaurant is opening. Kitchen's fresh, food comes fast, we can get out of there and get to bed on time. So 6:34, I'm walking through the lobby at the Cove, and I see Kelly and Joe Ripa, her father. And I thought, isn't that sweet? They must be on their way to dinner. And sure enough, you were on your way.
We were on our way to dinner, and my dad was like, where are they going to dinner? They were coming home from dinner. So it's like a strange twist when my dad's like seeing young people coming home from dinner.
So then I get to the elevator, and out comes Rhoda, Ron, Michael, and Laurie Gelman. So where are you guys going? Oh, we're going to dinner with Joe and Kelly. So I say to Shayna, the wireless reception must be out here at the Bahamas because I don't think we got a heads up or in case you guys want to join. So I said to her, it probably came while we were at dinner. Hand me my phone. The wireless was working.
You know, we look at you two.
Get not back out of this.
No. We look at you two like young people who are, you're in a romantic place. Our lives are over, okay? It's all over. We've all been married combined about 277 years, and it's over. And so we don't want to infect you with our dour...
You don't want to poison our imagination for what will come.
All I have to say is, and I'm saying it because they're sitting here in the front row, so I can say it. You haven't lived... Now, listen,
Hey, Ron.
Gelman spared no expense last night. First of all, you can tell the company's paying for this because we had to stretch I mean, I don't mean a limo. I mean a limo. It was a stretch
It's about a block
limousine.
long. Oh, yeah.
It was like an SUV
Big.
limo. It was giant. You could,
Very
probably
proud.
could have had a stripper pole back there. Who knows? Who knows?
How far were you going?
We were going around the block. But Gelman said,
It's free.
sign it to Disney. Who cares? Anyway, you haven't lived until you've seen Rhoda and Ron and Joe Ripa decide who's going into the limo last. It was limo last, 3-card Monty. No, you go in, no after you, no after you, no after you, no after you, no after you. Now I'm pushing back the reservation because it's gonna take some time. Rhoda finally goes, fine, I'll go. She gets in, and literally it became clear to me why nobody, you have to slide. The limo is so big, she had to slide 87 feet across the back of the limo
the other side.
to make room for Joe and Ron. Anyway, it was endlessly enjoyable, and I still believe there's a piece of all three of them still getting out of the limo from last night.
I hear it's a tradition, right?
It is a tradition.
Your folks get together on these remote broadcasts?
Every time we're on a remote, our folks get together.
Well,
So next time when your parents are in town, we will include your parents.
Connie and Gary are feeling left out right now in Atlanta.
We will
Next time.
We will definitely email your parents.
They'll be thrilled. We did get home in time to watch The Bachelor last night, and it's part of my assignment and duty to watch the show and report to Kelly what's going on.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, let me say this. If I'm a little uncomfortable on the group date,
You can't go to a clinic every time your back hurts, and you can't travel with an inversion table. With my whole physio belt, you can use it every day at work, at home, cooking, gardening, caring for your children.
And I'm excited to see where it goes. So, Kendall, you accept it?
Yes, of course.
You're welcome. I'm here with you.
she's watching the other girl kiss him after the 2-on-1. That was Crystal, who is now no longer on The Bachelor.
Ew.
You have a look
Ew.
of disgust.
Ew. Ew.
But he's a nice guy. He came to the
He's
show.
a lovely man, but ew. I mean, wait.
Awkward.
So Crystal, is she the one that you said? Somebody said there were people here saying that maybe she's not.
Well, then
you know,
she's certainly
there for the right reasons.
Or
on
she's
the journey?
edited into the show to look like she is not there for all of the right reasons, and that she's, you know, a problem in this scenario of all the other women. So she was let go. But I mean, you have to suspend disbelief for a group date and a 2-on-1. A menage a date is not something that happens on a regular basis, even as the young people here represented on the show.
A couple of times before you came to be our permanent host and everything became magic, my husband would fill in once in a while, and when we would have The Bachelor on, the staff would force Mark to watch The Bachelor. Mark does not watch The Bachelor, but Mark reveals pieces of himself every time he watches The Bachelor. So we would watch it together, and he would say, "This guy's got no game."
Oh.
And I'd be like, "Really? How so?" And he's like, "If you're gonna date that many women, I mean, you gotta give them each the same amount of attention so nobody feels left out." His problem isn't with the women, his problem is in himself.
Mark the expert.
Mark the expert on group dating.
Oh.
This man has been married for 800 years, and suddenly he's an expert on dating multiple women at the same time.
He's writing the book.
I was like, are you remembering this from days gone by?
So also coming up in a little bit, I'm going to show, well, we have this tape that we're going to show you.
Yeah.
And so Gelman said to me, you know, it's fun on these broadcasts. We do things, local things.
Yeah.
Taste the food, swim with the fish.
The wildlife.
But he said fish.
Yeah.
And then on this hour-long boat ride, he said, let's just talk about the shoot. There's fish. And you're going to feed the stingrays. So I've never done that, but okay, if people do it, I'm comfortable. 10 minutes before we disembark on the boat, Kelly, he says to me, so we're going to swim with the fish, we're going to feed the stingrays. Oh, and there's sharks you're going to swim with too.
Right. As in a side. He says it almost under his breath.
As if it's no big deal.
Right.
Now, I've never done that before. I wasn't totally comfortable in my mind with it, but I got there and I said, for the show, I will swim with the nurse sharks and the lemon sharks and the reef sharks, and so I did. And I was actually, and I want to not brag about it, but I felt pretty poised and calm around the sharks.
You did?
At all times. At all times. So you'll see that in just a little bit.
I just want to say that I have some photographic evidence that was sent to me. Oh, wait. I just missed it. I missed the tape. Was it tape of you swimming?
There's the shark. But
I have
so
photo.
stay calm, right?
I have a photo that was given to me by one of my spies. I always have a mole on your shoot. And this is the picture of you being brave and poised.
Well, I was mostly brave and poised.
Are nurse sharks the one that sleep on the ocean floor like they're asleep? Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
They wear white shoes.
And they don't even have teeth, right? They suckle?
They wear white, that's all I know. I was looking for white shoes throughout the whole ocean.
Nurse sharks.
Hey, so that's coming up in a little bit.
I'm very excited, though, because I always learn. I've learned more on this show than I care to say. Like,
it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, when you get these personal experiences and you work with some of these animal experts, you learn so much.
I learned that I'm still afraid of sharks unless I'm holding Shirley's hand. Shirley, thank you for swimming with me 20,000 leagues.
But Shirley's the right person because chances are, if there's going to be an accident or a mishap, it's going to happen to her. You just don't want to be like near her when it unfolds.
We don't want to let her in on that.
Yeah, no, she knows. But did Gelman make you sign forms?
I think when I signed on to do the show, I signed all the forms.
Oh, yeah, no. He's like, once in a while, we'll have to do something that is so dangerous that a release form is required.
Right.
Like, you have to sign this. And that's when you get the Gelman double talk, where he's
For
like,
example,
and
just
I'll
so I can
say,
identify.
you know, it just said that nobody here's responsible if I get eaten by something.
And he
goes, this is fine. You're covered by us with a double indemnity. Go ahead. Just sign it. And I go, what did you just say? He's like, it's fine. You're covered. I go, covered? No, it said death. Death. Did you read the death part? He's like, no, you're probably not going to die.
Yeah, I think there was some of that speak on the boat. All right, so we have a big show for you out in the sunshine today, guys.
Taylor Kitsch is here. Taylor Kitsch.
I'm excited.
Yes, I know.
She brings it in every which way. Every time we see her, NeNe Leakes is here. I do too.
I really do. And is it time?
Should we do it? It's
Already?
Snowway Travel Trivia here from the Bahamas. Here we go. Beach balls up.
You know what?
It's happening.
We missed your entire dance because we're busy watching the audience dodge these giant balls.
It's as if you've never seen an inflatable ball before. You were so excited.
That's Krishanda Bethel from Nassau, Bahamas.
Local spirit.
You live here year-round.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking you off my prayer list. This is amazing. This is every day your life?
Yes.
Oh.
Can't you tell? Look at that energy.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, well, we're going to
Heaven.
call Jeannie from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia right now,
Oh, wow.
where it's probably a little cooler in this moment, Nova Scotia.
It sounds cold, doesn't it?
Yeah. So in honor of being here, all of the trips on the wheel are trips to the islands of the Bahamas. So hopefully she can win one of those.
Yeah. It's a nice prize, too. I've been getting up early and taking pictures of the...
Hello,
Hi, is Jeannie there?
this is Jeannie.
Jeannie, it's Ryan Seacrest and Kelly Ripa calling from the Bahamas. You're live on the air. Good morning.
Wow, good morning. It's not the Bahamas in Canada.
That's the
That
new
is
slogan.
true. Yes. That is the Bahamas' new slogan you just wrote for them. It's not the Bahamas in Canada. What's your temperature there today?
Minus 9 and then 14 with the wind chill.
Well, the wind just picked up here, so there's a breeze on the beach.
A different beach.
Listen, we are going to have our trivia dancer spin the wheel to see what you're playing for, okay, Jeannie?
Wow, this is so exciting. Thank you.
Shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty.
I mean,
What, did you spin it?
that was a Bahamian spin. That was like, who cares?
Get to it someday, man.
It's better in the Bahamas. Yeah. So what are we playing for? Okay, this is a great prize. Cape Santa Maria Beach Resort on Long Island in the Bahamas. There's a Long Island, Bahamas? 7 days, 6 nights in a luxury beachfront villa. That's what you want here, right? Beachfront villa. It includes a full meal plan. That means it includes a full meal. It's a prize valued at $7,500. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Jeannie, good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Jeannie, here we go. On yesterday's show, we talked with Heather Graham. What type of retreat did Heather say she went on?
Oh, that's the spa where she was in the water floating. It wasn't dolphins. And wait, let me think. She was in the water and floating. And was it like a water massage?
Well, no, that's not. She was on a retreat. She was practicing something. Oh, it was yoga. She went on that yoga retreat. Hours of yoga.
No. Okay, ask me again. I know it now.
She's one of us.
She is one of us. I know now that I know the answer. I know.
Let's play.
Listen, Jeannie, you're still going to get a great prize. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisinart. We will pick that number during the commercial break.
And coming up next, we'll be right back from the Bahamas, Atlantis, Paradise Island with Taylor Kitsch. Stay with us.
Still ahead on Lives. More music from our house band to rhythm band. Ryan goes on a wet and wild adventure. From the Real Housewives of Atlanta, NeNe Leakes. Coming up next, Taylor Kitsch.
That is so good. So good.
All right. It's been over a decade, right, since we were first introduced to him as Tim Riggins on TV's Friday Night Lights. In his latest project, he plays the real-life fanatical cult leader, David Koresh. Please welcome Taylor Kitsch.
Taylor.
Taylor Kitsch.
Shake, 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 shake your booty.
And I know it.
Shake, 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 shake your booty.
How are you?
Good to see you again.
Me too.
I like a summertime Taylor Kitsch.
Right?
Looking good.
Get to wear the shirt when in Rome
Yeah.
or the Bahamas.
Is this your first time here?
It is, actually. I lived in Barbados for a bit.
No
and
kidding.
yeah, I dug, not a word of a lie, dug all the ditches that, all the oil and gas that is across from the planes when they come in to get refueled or whatnot at the airport. I dug those ditches to get, so every time you gas up there, it's all me.
He's
No
hands-on.
kidding.
Yeah.
So how did you get that job?
My uncle actually had a contract for that. Then my dad was the foreman. And then I pleaded to come on board.
Yeah, listen, I don't blame you because, you know, back in the States, you see people digging ditches all the time, and it suddenly makes you go, why not? Why not Barbados? Right?
I mean,
It's a
you're
much
still
more
digging
pleasant way to-
ditches,
I know,
but,
but it's a
yeah.
more pleasant place to dig
Yeah.
a
The happy
ditch.
hour is more fun
Yeah,
after you dig the
Absolutely,
ditches.
absolutely.
So you've got this new home in Austin, Texas. Did
Yeah.
you build it yourself?
Yeah, there we go. Austinites. I wish I bought the property in 2011, and then just moved in like a month and a half ago.
Did it take you that long to
I wish
figure
it was
out?
that big.
Oh.
But, it's a 2-year build,
Yeah.
which is right on the lake, so it's the dream home.
Yeah.
Anytime you're by water, it's
And
just,
Austin, Texas is a great place.
I love it, yeah.
Especially the food.
It's funny, Dave was telling us when you guys were speaking before the show that it's still so new to you. It's the honeymoon
Yeah,
phase of
yeah,
having a house.
absolutely.
And you go online and just look at the cameras of your house when you're not there.
I've been away like a month now, so I'll literally go on my phone and look at the security just to see the pool, just to see the driveway. So
What do you do if someone's swimming in it?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
That's a
Because you might
Yeah,
see
no,
someone.
that's
then
a
you've
good
gotta,
point.
You've got to react.
I don't know, tell my buddy to bring him a beer or something.
Hey, I've been thinking, you know, there's so many reboots happening between Roseanne and Murphy Brown and Will and Grace. And do you ever think that they'll bring back Friday Night Lights because that show was so popular?
If they do, I will be their biggest fan from afar.
Oh, you wouldn't?
You wouldn't do it?
No, I will not do it. No. But I had an amazing time doing it, and still friendships that'll last a lifetime with Kyle Chandler, Connie Britton, Derek Phillips, Jesse Plemons, just amazing
Would you
people.
be on Roseanne, Murphy Brown?
I will do all the above.
Good to know.
We will take a break. When we return, we'll find out if Taylor had any second thoughts about this role after the break.
Still ahead on Live from Atlanta's Paradise Island. Ryan goes to the Bahamas Wildlife.
That had to be eerie. I mean, I remember Waco like it was yesterday. I remember being in the dressing room at all my children when those buildings started to burn, and they actually like stopped production and people were just transfixed watching the TV.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, I'm grateful I had 4 months to prep because it is such a complex story with the ATF, FBI, and obviously the Davidians, and a 51-day standoff that started with a 50-minute gunfight. And obviously Koresh, being who he was, is enigmatic, complex, and I needed all that time to just try and break them down.
So 76 people died, including David. For you, how do you do that? You're going to work playing that role. How do you shake it off at the end of the day?
Motorcycle rides.
Can you flip it off like that?
No. This one was a bit tougher to flip off, but it helps I'd go to like terrible movies. I really would. Just get your brain off of anything.
Yeah. And you lost 30 pounds.
Yeah, I lost 30 to play them. And
how did you do that?
It would be like 500 calories in the morning, and then I would do fruits and vegetables, vitamins, and then chicken broth at 4, and that would be it. And then go.
Did you hear the audience who are having buffets? They're having the Bahama buffet.
Totally.
And
it's good.
I had a pina colada that was about 900 calories.
We had soft serve ice cream last night.
Yeah.
And so, but after you finish the role, putting it back on, I mean, to us that seems like a fun thing to do.
It was fun. Yeah.
What'd you do?
Beers here and there, some pizza, some just less guilt with anything. So for the first month, I ate whatever I wanted, and then you kind of rein it in. But
it really is remarkable how much you resemble him in this film.
Yeah, there was one of Gary Nesner, the real FBI negotiator, walked into one of the prep rooms, and they had my picture as Dave up on the wall that the FBI was using, obviously, for the shots. And he's like, oh, I don't remember that shot, but wow.
Wow.
You know, so that's like the ultimate
that's
flattering.
high praise,
Yeah.
Well, you've got to check it out. Waco, 3rd episode airs tomorrow night on the Paramount Network. Good to see you, Taylor.
Congratulations. Hey, Ryan's going to swim with the sharks when we return.
Tomorrow on Live from the Atlanta's Paradise Island, Whitney Cummings.
Welcome back. Isn't this great?
Very exciting.
All right, we're out of breath. So yesterday, Kelly went and did Zen yoga with the dolphins, which was very centering and relaxing.
It was.
You see this and you think, adventure craving. So I decided to go to the Exumas, did a little snorkeling, fed the stingrays, swam with the sharks. Take a look.
Kitsch and actress and Real Housewife NeNe Leakes. Plus Ryan's island adventure when he heads to Exuma to go snorkeling and gets up close and personal with stingrays and sharks. All next on Live. And now, from Atlanta's Paradise Island in the Bahamas, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
There's no place that you can hide. You don't forget. Nobody's gonna get you. In bed.
I like it.
Covers on your head. You pretend like it was a man. You don't forget. Nobody's gonna get you.
All right.
Wow. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
That
Good
was
morning.
amazing. That was was incredible. So exciting.
The rhythm band over there, our house band.
Hello.
Your hand go flat to the bottom of
Okay, okay.
but not before the ray arrives. Because if you put it down before the ray arrives, you got some fish running around here.
You're gonna get it.
They run in here, bite you on your finger and snip your finger. All right?
So wait for the ray. Come here, come here. Come here, girl.
Oh, in the mouth.
Right in the mouth. The mouth is to the bottom, so you got to put it all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
I'll do it with you again. So this right here. Let it lie across the top of your hand. Don't crimp your fingers.
Don't crunch my
Nice and flat. You ready? All the way down. All the way down, Ryan. All the way down. Watch your fish. Watch your fish. Sit.
I don't know if you saw how I was feeding the stingrays, but take note. You want to be very confident. You want to put the fish between your fingers and just let it lay over your other fingers and just calmly, like I did, right? Just nice and easy, like you're his friend, known each other a long time, put it in, and then he'll suck the thing right off your fingers. And it feels refreshing, okay? Enjoy.
So slimy.
It's so slimy.
I haven't done this in a long time.
Have you done this before?
I have.
What do you mean you've done this before?
Hey, baby. I love it.
Doesn't sound great, but it works. And when you feel the strength of the suction from their plates and you want to pull out quickly, let it ride. Those aren't stingrays. Those are sharks. Nigel, is there any reason to be afraid of the sharks?
No. This is a controlled environment that we have here.
Yeah.
So we have a pecking order. We've just done the stingrays.
Where are we on the pecking order?
Third. We're on the beach. This is going to show you how to tease them in.
Okay.
We bring them in. They're actually all around this area. This is their home.
And the man intimidated by nothing in the marine biologist world. They told me they were looking for big heads. Kelvin! Are you taking notes, boys? You got it. No, you just got to remain calm. You can't get excited. I think that's the key. What kind of sharks they are? Lemon sharks, reef sharks, nurse sharks, and there's one baby.
Wait, there's a baby.
There's a nurse shark. Based on my shark background and expertise, I see one with the white hat and the white shoes. That's a nurse shark.
Nice. Not wearing a hat or shoes.
Kelly, you're off doing dolphin yoga. Let me show you how it's done. Shark tree. Hold on, the sand. Shark tree. And the key is to not picture them coming up behind you. Are they coming up behind me? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay.
Our starting point is going to be right here at the beach. We'll have Jason leading the snorkeling group. We'll have myself, Ramon, bringing up the rail. We'll also have Captain Gerard in a safety boat. Once you guys hear the whistle blow, I'm going to need everyone to use their hands and feet and start to swim behind Jason to the shoreline.
Kitsch and actress and Real Housewife NeNe Leakes, plus Ryan's island adventure when he heads to Exuma to go snorkeling and gets up close and personal with stingrays and sharks. All next on Live. And now, from Atlanta's Paradise Island in the Bahamas, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
There's no place that you can hide. You don't figure it's gonna get you in bed.
I like it.
Covers on your head. You pretend like you want the head. You don't figure it's gonna get you.
All right.
Wow. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
That
Good
was
morning.
amazing. That was incredible. So exciting.
The rhythm band over there, our
The
house
rhythm
band. Thank you for being here.
Incredible. It's Tuesday, February 6th, 2018. We are live from Atlanta's Paradise Island in the Bahamas. Hey, Rai. What's the temperature back home?
The temperature back home would be cold. Somewhere in the 30s. And when I say 30s, I mean the 30s. And it's 75 degrees currently here, Atlantis, Paradise Island.
But with the humidity, it feels much warmer.
It's almost embarrassing. I like your hairstyle,
my beach
hairstyle.
Thank you.
Yes, that's very cool.
Di did it this morning.
It's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
You look lovely.
I went for a run this morning, and my head got very sweaty, and Di was like, Don't do anything. Don't wash it. Don't dry it. I'll braid it because dirty hair, like if your hair is like a little bit dirty, it's good for braids.
Yeah.
So she braided my hair.
So now we know when she braids her hair, she hasn't showered.
That's right. I showered. I just didn't wash my hair.
Okay, so
I heard that you went for a run this morning.
Well, I went to the gym this morning, and it's funny. So we're both staying on the same hallway, literally here in this building. And Kelly has the room across from me.
Yeah.
At the Cove.
At the Cove.
And every time I come down, whether it be morning or evening, the front desk will say, "Is Kelly on her way?" And I didn't know how to break it to her. We don't stay together. She has her own suite.
I told them that we do stay together.
And
That's
so-
why I keep sending. I send expensive things. We are so far away from you right now.
That's okay. Just come on over
you
here,
look
Ryan.
Terrific.
Oh, thank you. You do too.
Do you come here often?
No, I don't come often, but I am now coming often.
Yes,
How about
it's nice,
that?
isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. And you came with Greg?
I came with my husband and my son. Yes, and my girlfriend.
Put your sunglasses on. It'll blind you. So Greg is here? How's
Greg
Greg
is
doing?
right there.
Greg,
Greg is
hey,
doing
my man,
great.
how are you, buddy? How you feeling?
He's feeling okay?
Yes.
Good.
He's doing so good. You know, he got sick for a little while.
Yeah.
But Greg is doing good. I'm just trying to monitor his diet. I mean, he eats everything.
Yes.
And
How did you, NeNe, how did you handle all of that?
It was hard for me because I'm not a real nurse. Like, I'm not like a caretaker really good. I'm not good. I'm not good. Greg is good at taking care of me.
Yes.
But I'm not that good. So what I do is set the alarm in your phone and take your medicine every 3 to 4 hours. Okay? So I can give a lot of hugs and stuff, but it was really difficult seeing Greg in the hospital because, like most men, Greg doesn't like the doctor.
Yeah, right.
He's kind of afraid of the doctor. But since then, you know, his health is so much more better.
Good.
And
but you two have been through a lot together. You were married, you were divorced,
yes.
You got remarried,
yes.
You went through all of this health stuff.
Yes.
I mean, what's next? Do you two think about having another baby or what?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't have a kid for nothing. We've been through everything. A lot of people ask me, oh my gosh, how did you get married and get divorced and get married again? I was like, sometimes you have to divorce your man every now and then, girl, to put them in line. You know, that's how it goes.
To teach him a lesson.
Teach him a lesson. You're like, we're getting a divorce.
That's what I've been doing wrong.
See?
Yes.
NeNe, you got to subscribe. So you, I mean, your life is obviously lived in the public eye.
Yeah.
Do you ever get frustrated that people are always up in your business? Because that is your business.
Yeah, I don't love people being in my business because I tell my business anyway, so just don't even be in my business. Just wait for me to tell you about it, okay?
Right.
But, no, it's very difficult for people to just know everything about you in your business, pulling you apart. Social media is so brutal. I mean, people are saying horrible things to you. It's very difficult.
Do you ever, because I love to troll a troll, do you ever re-troll a troll?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
the best.
it. I love it. And let me tell you, I read all of my comments a lot. Do you read the comments?
But I like to troll her troll.
Okay.
I
and I'm
troll
troll your
him
troll too.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about Greg coming back to Real Housewives this season?
Greg is okay with it. I think the biggest thing is Greg is like my rock. So I talked to him a lot about what's happening on the show, and I think Greg's biggest concern was, you know, are you going to be able to handle this time around? Because it can get very difficult. It's hard working with women who are pulling you apart and trying to snatch your wig off all the time.
Right. Now, who's the most difficult? Who's the biggest wig snatcher? Who's the one that you really have to establish as being like, you're an alpha female?
Yeah.
Who's the one person that's always trying to establish themselves against you, would you say?
Probably will be Kenya.
Yeah.
Kenya, she's an alpha female as well.
Yes.
So she's a tough cookie. But we're in a great place though. I'm really happy for Kenya. You know, she's married.
I know she's married.
Yeah.
Are we going to see her husband? Are we ever going to learn about him?
I don't know if you're going to ever learn about him.
Okay.
But I think that you will get a little glimpse of him.
A glimpse, okay.
I met him. I like him a lot. He's a Leo man. I'm married to a Leo man, so I like him a lot. I think he's good for Kenya. I think he's changed her a lot.
Good.
Yeah.
She is the original. We're coming back with the original right after this. More with NeNe Leakes.
Tomorrow on Live from the Atlantis Paradise Island, a performance by the Baha Men.
So you're talking about Sheree's boyfriend. He's in prison, right?
He's in prison.
And is he getting out anytime soon? And is the relationship still going strong with him in prison?
You know what? I think him and Sheree are still going strong.
Wow.
I'm so happy for her dating a prisoner. I mean, I think that's what I should be saying. Because as soon as I say something about it, it's like, you're talking about my boyfriend. No, I think he's the perfect man for her.
I do you think, I said we were going to break that you are one of the originals. Do you feel like you get the respect you deserve for being an original on this series?
It's hard to get the respect you deserve. They all try to come up with these things like, I'm the new queen, I'm the this, I'm the that. No, they don't really try to give me the respect, but it is what it is. I started, you know, the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah.
I reached out to Sheree, Kim, Deshaun Snow for season 1, and I've been there. You know, so I am the original queen bee, honey. Give me my respect.
You're the most quotable. Like, you know,
I like a good one-liner.
No, in my daily life, I find myself quoting you all the time. Like, I quote you constantly.
What you say?
Even if you just say bloop, 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 I say it. I'm like, bloop, bloop, bloop.
Wig.
Wig. Wig snatcher.
Thirsty.
Yeah, thirsty.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I just had a flashback of thinking you and I on your radio show.
Oh, my God.
You remember that?
Can you tell in 15 seconds?
What happened?
You have to tell quickly.
It was something,
Okay,
wasn't
what
it?
happened?
A couple years ago, we were in Atlanta broadcasting a radio show, and
Yes, and Kim and I had this is when we had this big argument, and I went on to your show and said some things.
you said some things, but they were right in the same room, literally getting into a battle, and I didn't know if we should broadcast it or broadcast it. But we broadcast it. It was, but that's when I saw, okay, this isn't made up. That was real.
Yeah.
The pit boss just called and said they're looking for a Greg with 2 G's.
Yeah.
Has he been in the casino a little bit?
Yes. Greg has been in the casino since we landed, honey.
No.
Yes, he has not left the casino. I kept thinking, are you gonna come at least look at the room?
You know what he should do is out by one of the, there's a grown-up pool, and they have tables out by the pool.
And what do? They gamble
They can
there?
gamble right out by the pool, so you can be by the pool, and he could be gambling right there. You could be near each other.
I don't think it'll work for Greg. He wants to be in the casino around all the other guys and their cigarette smoking and all this stuff, and everybody's in there trying to win. And if you guys see Greg, tap him on the shoulder and say, go to your room and see about your wife.
Hey, if you can't get enough at NeNe, she's kicking off 2 tours, 1-woman show, and girls' night out. Information's on our website. NeNe Leakes. Great to see you. The Riverman performing after the break. Right back.
Want to know more about a trip to the Bahamas? Well, go to KellyandRyan.com.
People leave town and see the stock market crash. I mean, you got to get back some point. I hear it opened down and then is now back up.
Yeah, that's right.
So 345?
345.
Our latest high-tech check right here.
Yes, we have a check right here. This is what's happening.
This is the way we monitor the stock market on this show.
Hey, tomorrow from the Atlantis Paradise Island, Whitney Cummings will be here.
Kelly takes a staff on a catamaran cruise.
And we have the Sink or Sail Family Challenge.
The Baha Men performing.
And we want to thank the Rhythm Band for being here today. Their CD is available now. Here they are with Moving On.